Hello everyone, I am Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's we'll try to compare the PUBG gameplay graphics comparison between all of these three smartphones which I got right now. As you can see friends, and three phones have the three different Snapdragon processors. Let's see which phone has got the better graphics default settings and without using any GFX tool, and which phone can have really very much useful features particular for the gamers. That is what I'm going to compare in this entire video. So try not to skip this video friends, so don't try to skip the video because this will be really interesting part. You should get to know each and every small detail about all of these three smartphones. The first phone which I am trying to use is the Realme X2 Pro, which has got the Snapdragon 855 plus chipset, and second phone is the iQOO 3 which has got the Snapdragon 865, and the third phone is the iQOO 7 which has got the Snapdragon 870 chipset, and all the three smartphones are with the 8GB RAM variant. And in case if you want to download this live wallpapers what I'm trying to use, so don't worry, I did create a playlist for you all. So because I'm getting plenty of messages, I think every day I'm getting close to 70 to 80 messages only on the wallpapers. That is the reason I thought of creating the live wallpaper playlist. So try to check the playlist, that will be really helpful for a lot of other users. So now let's get started friends. Here is the Realme X2 Pro. So this is a Realme X2 Pro which has got the latest Realme UI version as well, as you can see. So first let's explore the Realme X2 Pro's PUBG settings, and this is without using any GFX tool. Let me show you. There's no GFX tool install or nothing. There's no GFX tool at all. In all the smartphones I did clear all the recent applications as well, everything. Nothing is there. So without using any kind of tricks and without using any kind of GFX tool, so using the PUBG version 1.4.0, this is the exact version I'm trying to use in all the three smartphones, same version. So using this version, let's see what kind of default settings we can get. So whether is there any kind of 90 FPS or not, that is what I'm going to check right now. So this is the Realme X2 Pro with a Snapdragon 855 plus. Let me open the settings and let's see friends what are the graphics settings we do have. As you can see here friends, we do have the smooth and 90 FPS settings in the Realme X2 Pro with the Snapdragon 855 plus. It's perfect, as you can see friends, in this phone. Fantastic. Balanced and extreme, HD and extreme, HDR and extreme, as you can see that settings as well. Fantastic. And even there is the Ultra HD option as well in case if you want to download, and you can play with that. So smooth and 90 FPS is really good option friends in the Realme X2 Pro. So but only one thing is that some users, they were able to play this kind of game, but some users like me, I was unable to get the 90 FPS option on the real-time FPS meter as well, as you can see. Even if I use a third-party FPS meter, still I was unable to reach above 60. So I think there must be some kind of problem with the software, I think so, from the Realme side, because same thing has happened with the Realme X7 Pro as well. Even the Realme X1 Pro also cannot play any game 120 FPS supported game, any game, not only PUBG, any other game also not playing in the Realme X1 Pro. I think there must be a problem. Now let me try to open the gameplay in other phones as well. So first let me try to show you the exact default settings, which phone has got the best default settings. That is what we will be discussing right now. So later I'll try to go a little kind of gameplay as well, which phone has got the really good gameplay. That is what I'm going to talk later on in this video. So that is the reason I did ask not to skip this video, because I'll be trying to talk about each and every small details. So one thing particularly is that right now the 4D vibrations are available in both phones, in the in the iQOO 3 and the iQOO 7 device. Since both phones, they do have the 4D vibrations. Let me show you the settings, and either settings and graphics and smooth and extremes. As you can see, smooth and extremes, balanced and extreme, HD extreme, HDR extreme, Ultra HD and Ultra. As you can see in the Snapdragon 865 processor, perfectly done. As you can see friends clearly, it's perfect. And there's no 90 FPS obviously because the screen has only 60 FPS option. So unfortunately there's no 90 FPS at this point. And is the iQOO 7 device. So let me open the iQOO 7. And which has got the Snapdragon 870 chipset in it, which is a Snapdragon 870. So these are the graphics settings default you can play without using any kind of GFX tool. Smooth extreme, balanced extreme, HD extreme, HDR extreme, and Ultra HD and Ultra. So same kind of settings you are getting in these two phones without any kind of difference, but only one thing difference is that the Realme X2 Pro has got the advantage of having the 90 FPS. Yes. So 90 FPS option is available in the Realme X1 Pro. So few of the users, they were able to play, few users, not me. So only few of them were able to play this kind of 90 FPS up in this Realme X2 Pro without any kind of issues, few of them. Let me do the quick gameplay as well. Let's see which phone will be having the better kind of display gameplay right now. So one thing is that in this phone, the Realme X2 Pro, there is no 4D vibrations at all. So you don't get any kind of 4D vibrations during this time of gameplay, nothing. You will get the dual speakers. Dual speakers are present in this phone without any problem. As you can see friends, it's really great. There's not much lag happening in the Realme X2 Pro, obviously with the Snapdragon 855 Plus. So I'm using this phone for the past 1.5 years and there's no issues at all in this kind of Realme X2 Pro. I need to do the boot camp test as well. In case if you are interested, I can do that kind of boot camp test very soon, as soon as possible on this phone. So right now let's move to the next phone, which is the, sorry, I forgot to show you the settings which we got only. So these are the few options which are available right now when you're trying to play the game. So there's no 4D vibrations at all while playing the game, as you can see. So if there's 4D vibrations, that would be really great in this phone, but that's not the case at this moment. And let's move to the next phone, which is iQOO 3. iQOO 3 obviously has got the 4D vibrations. Not only that, even there is a pressure sensitive buttons as well. As you can see friends, pressure sensitive buttons. As you can see, the pressure sensitive buttons are perfectly alright in the iQOO 3 device, which is perfectly fine. So for the gamers, this will be really good deal, iQOO 3 mobile phone particularly, because you can enjoy the 4D vibrations and everything. 4D vibrations and pressure sensitive buttons at the same time. That's perfectly friends, as you can see here. 4D vibrations, pressure sensitive buttons. This is really great in this phone using this kind of features, and voice changes. So voice changes is only right now it's available in both phones. For example, in the in the MI phones and the Poco phones. And in the Realme phones, there is no voice changer in the Realme. Only in the iQOO and the MI, at this moment we can get this kind of voice changes. Only in the iQOO and the MI phones. And the vibrations are not that strong when compared with the iQOO 7 device in terms of the vibrations. So haptic feedbacks are not that strong. At least we got the haptic feedbacks. The Realme X2 Pro doesn't have any kind of haptic feedbacks at all while gaming. That's the one thing. So it takes some time to get used to this kind of pressure sensitive buttons when compared with the normal touch buttons. So I wish they could have included some kind of buttons as well, not the pressure sensitive buttons. Sometimes they do work, sometimes they doesn't work. So you need to press really hard sometimes. I'm doing the right now research on this iQOO 3 device friends. Definitely I'll try to keep you posted again in the update. As you can see, all the gameplay is really great in this phone, no issues till now. So let's move to the next phone, which is the iQOO 7. So iQOO 7 should be kind of really great in terms of the performance wise, so this should not be a problem. One more thing, the phone has got really good haptic feedback. So haptic feedback, big screen and less weight. The iQOO 3 has got really a heavy weight. It's like a brick. So definitely for a long time usage, you will feel a lot of pain while using the iQOO 3 device. And Realme X2 Pro and this iQOO 7, they both are kind of slightly close to each other in terms of weight difference. So the Realme X2 Pro and the iQOO 7, that is what I'm going to say. Even the iQOO 7 has got the same kind of options which are present in the iQOO UI. So same kind of fun touch UI, also got same kind of interface. So 4D vibrations, voice changer is present right now, game display enhancement, as you can see. So for the gamers, for the PUBG gamers, definitely I would recommend this kind of useful benefits where you can get the haptic feedbacks and vibration. If you don't care a vibration, then no problem friends. So hopefully we might, the Snapdragon 870 should receive the 90 FPS update very soon, hopefully. That is what I was expecting. Let's see when I can actually update in my phone. So haptic feedbacks from the left side and the right side are really great. So both are kind of really same in terms of the haptic feedback, but in the iQOO 3 device, the right side is really strong and the left side is not that strong. But in this phone, in the iQOO 7, it's kind of perfectly alright. It's done really great. Implementation is really good. As you can see, friends, so I did not see much kind of lag. I'll try to do the PUBG bootcamp test as well, in case if you're interested I can do that kind of video for you all. So these are the few differences between the graphics settings default. So overall I did find the Snapdragon 855 Plus was really optimized well at this moment with the 90 FPS as well. That's fantastic in the Snapdragon 855 Plus. That's really good. So I'll try to do another video on the Dimensity process as well, comparing all the Dimensity process very soon. So make sure to stay tuned for those videos. So this is a quick review, friends, and comparison. And thank you for watching this video. And don't forget to check the links in description in case if you are having any other doubts regarding the live wallpapers or any other factors. So I did create the playlist separately for all the users. So make sure to check the playlist and that will give you the clear idea. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Bye.